Hi guys. Let's actually get this out of the way. I'm sorry. So, a couple days ago, I did a investigation on the Greg Biffle accident, and I wanted to say I'm sorry. And this video is gonna be all factual. Like, this is not an investigation. So let's just get started. This is the crash files. I would probably put in a intro here, but this is going to be a serious video. So let's just get started. On December 18th, 2025, a Cessna 500 business jet crashed near Statesville Regional in North Carolina. The crash occurred approximately at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're in UTC, that is 3:15 p.m. And it was a 1981, so about 44-year-old Cessna 500. Sorry, I got the name wrong. I'm sorry. 550. Sorry. I misspoke. I'm sorry. Its tail number was N257BW. It was a twin engine, kind of like an Embraer, kind of like that idea, kind of. It was commonly, and it was commonly used for private and corporate. So in this particular flight, Greg Biffle was going to drag races, I think, to watch with his family. I think, forget where it was. I think it was in forget. I can't even say it. Sorry for disrespecting. Sorry. So the FAA reported that it departed Statesville Regional and with a planned route to Sarasota Airport in Florida for the drag race. That's where it was. Sorry. The flight was intended to continue to the Bahamas after. Probably the drag races were over. Now let's get to the occupants. Before we even start this, I'm going to send all my prayers and condolences to all the families. So the victims were Greg Biffle, Christine Biffle, their children Emma and Ryder. I think Emma was 14 and Ryder was 5, I think. So their lives were cut short. I know I'm 14, so Emma is probably my age, and that's kind of scary. Also on the flight was Dennis Dalton and Jack Dalton and Craig Wadsworth. And according to radar data and flight tracking, it took off, then it started a left-hand turn shortly after departure. The aircraft then attempted to return to the airport, but it crashed approximately 1,800 feet from the edge of runway 28. According to the NTSB, there was no distress calls from the aircraft. But we do have 2 text messages, one from Christine, that apparently says, we are in trouble. And then from another passenger that says emergency landing. But these have not been confirmed yet. They're still being processed by the NTSB. Sorry. The aircraft collided with light poles and trees before it hit the ground. The crash resulted in a post-impact fire that basically engulfed everything above the landing gear, basically. The fuselage. Emergency responders arrived later, but sadly did not find any survivors. According to the National Weather Service, there was absolutely no weather phenomena. It was clear skies and good visibility. The good thing is the cockpit voice recorder has been recovered and is being sent to Washington, D.C. to be checked out by the NTSB. And in the preliminary radar data shows that the aircraft made a left turn consistent with a return to airport maneuver. In the descent path and impact location suggested the aircraft was aligned with the runway, but did not have the speed or altitude to reach it, sadly. And the NTSB has not released who was at the controls, so we honestly do not know who was at the controls of this plane when it crashed. There were 3 people on this flight that had pilot's license, so it could be one of them. And according to recent info that just got posted a couple hours ago, apparently there's only one pilot. That this is only coming from the NTSB, I think, so it has not been fully confirmed yet. So don't go out and start acting like there's only one pilot, because there might be a bit 2. Because I'm pretty sure that they needed certain clearance for one pilot. There has been a couple, sorry, I jumped, sorry. Let's just go into that. There have been some witness accounts, about the aircraft flying low and hearing some weird engine noises. But these are still being verified by the NTSB. Aircraft in its maintenance history, investigators are examining the aircraft's maintenance logs and service history. But sadly, no maintenance. Sadly, kind of also a good thing is because it means that might not be the cause. No maintenance issues have been publicly identified. The aircraft was 40-some years old, so that does kind of affect its airworthiness, but the NTSB recently said that it didn't. So I'm just going to go with the NTSB because I'm not sitting in front of an airplane all day. And its current stats of on the day that I'm recording this and probably posting it, December 24th, Christmas Eve. By the way, Merry Christmas. But I'm sorry, I couldn't resist saying Merry Christmas. I'm sorry. The agency has not has now put out its preliminary report, which is expected to come in like 30 days of the accident. I think it's only been 5. So the investigation is probably going to take up to 12 to 24 months to determine the probable cause. So, I just want to send my condolences and prayers out to the families, because it must be horrible, because this leaves like space at the Christmas table, and it was like 5 days before Christmas. Like, it just must be horrible. I can't imagine what they're going through. I'm sorry. I know I'm not supposed to get emotional, but just hard. Anyway, this has been the Crash Files. Rest in peace.